If
I'm trying
Do
to
they
free him
know
from
how
doors.
much it hurts?
you could grab the chain in the middle and break it with your hands, Tang. It is merely tension of Jensen wrapping
You'll
it around
return the
their
pain
arms
tenfold if so.
and putting it through the door and then turning away from the door and crossing their arms did they manage to keep the door open. As you look at Jensen's back, you can see that the armor is split open, that bone and
This is Church.
organs
Can I get a
can be
DM at
seen
spawn, please?
as they were
I'm
hacked
back.
and slashed over and over through the door itself, but they
You
managed
can teleport
to use
on
their
me.
body to keep it closed.
Understood, thank you.
Yeah.
As you break the chain, the doors swing open.
Lay him down. Lay him down. Lay him down, please. Through the doorway. Please lay him down. On his back, please.
Let's retreat on the inside
Back
of
is
there
where
so
the
Tank
wound
can
is.
close the doors. Get it
Please,
in the
Sarah.
door so we can look at him. Let's move inside.
Jensen. Get in here now. No.
Morden, the
Go
crimson
down.
red drips down
Present.
the stairs, in between the crevices.
Back in
Sadly
season
to
2
you,
at
a familiar sight.
Ledford,
Get
Adwick,
in. We're closing the doors.
you watched Rin die, and then saw him come back after Eendel treated him. Knowing everything that he knows about life transference, he's going to start channeling from the sapphire he has, trying to feed it into Jensen.
What are you doing?
Looking at Jensen, you'll see that the entirety of their back has been ripped open. Mirandel, organs torn out, bone and spine showing. They were here for quite some time, and their lifeblood had left them long before your arrival. Jensen is dead.
Please.
He's trying anyway.
Understood.
Please.
Roll.
I'll push him out of the way.
Please.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Mirandel, as you go to lay your hands, Marco will come and push you back.
Stop.
That's a chain reaction.
Take away from me.
Hold on, guys, Rin.
Please.
They're gone. They're
Mirandel,
gone.
stop it.
You're gonna kill yourself.
They're
Look at me.
Please.
As you
He's been-
hear
You look to your
that's from Serevith, you hear the lock of a crossbow.
You fucking look at me right now.
Mirandel.
Do you remember what happened last time you did that? Do you? Do you remember? I do. Do you want it to be more than just Jensen and Tyr? Use your head.
That's right. Mirren!
Use your head, or I
Mirren.
will take it from you.
The moments around everyone present is heavy. The air feels like it could be cut with a knife. As each person here copes in their own way, with a heavy feeling in their heart and chest.
You noticed the
DM?
crossbow was not even loaded.
DM,
Yes.
knowing what Faye knows of his mission, because
Move, Lorelei, so I can see.
confide into Faye, and Faye truly believes in the true king and in
Mhm.
Falgrith. Can she find anything on his body that might be something of significance to her mission?
You would note that the things that Jensen told you about are explicitly missing from his person.
Okay.
He went before you even got here. Sometime.
You stand in the center of the room, Markle, staring at a white flame crackling ever so softly. The only thing illuminating the room outside of the torch.
We need to move. We must move, or we will die.
There's a calming warmth, not warm like a fire, but warm like
We made each other a promise, didn't we?
someone put their hands upon your face, almost as if they were cradling it. It is soft and gentle.
DM without
Present.
without her looking,
I'm sorry.
Elle, she's going to cut with her gathering knife. She's going to cut a locket of his hair, and she's going to put in the locket that she has the ashes of her husband with her.
You'll be able
To give to
do
her
so
later.
quietly and unseen.
So sorry.
As you approach the fire as well, Longbeard, and you as well, Shelbrook, the strange white flame provides the sensation as if someone was cupping the sides of your face. Not heat, but warmth. As if the troubles
Thank you, old friend,
are distant. It is a fleeting
for
thing.
everything.
It feels muffled. As you put your hand towards the fire itself, when you get extremely
I'll
close,
make sure
you
your
can
mother
feel
is
the
cared
heat
for.
sparkle.
I'll make sure of that. She'll live comfortably. You. She'll know you were a hero.
And such a thing can last for
That she raised
thousands of
a
years.
good man.
What is it? As an elf, you would know, Markle. One of the many flames that are found in some of the most important temples in Ishmathilas. All of the lights lighting the temples
Martin, help
of
me.
pure white radiance.
Help me get him somewhere more comfortable.
It's her light.
Step aside for me, lass.
Can't say I've heard of it.
Still bleeding. Yes, about to do.
It's
Not
comforting.
many outside of Ishmael would.
Unless it's purely because it's a bright light in a dark and dreadful place.
Flip him over, wrap him in a bedroll.
We'll have
You
more
take
time
the
to grieve
time
later.
To slowly
Niren,
wrap
we need a leader.
Jason's oddly light and broken body inside of a bedroll that starts to ever so slightly soak with the last of the blood left within your friend. There is a deep sadness looking down upon them, even knowing what is directly underneath the sheet. But as you all stand as close as the others are to this flame, the moment, as painful as it is as if there is a very slight and muffled, reassuring presence. One that shares that sadness, that comforts ever so slightly. You have a feeling that while Jensen remains in this room, nothing will touch him till he is found again.
I'm gonna take charcoal out and mark it outside the door and here, or just outside the door. Just the name Jensen.
Understood.
Please.
Excuse me.
Don't be real.
Get ready to move.
Son of Jen. This light, what is it? Why is it here?
What am I supposed to do with him?
The way out is clear.
I should
No,
have put him down
we need to
yet.
move.
It's a religious flame.
I can't get caught in this room again.
Brought him.
Apparently to Alpha God.
No, we can't.
He wouldn't want you to blame yourself.
I don't want to be that guy.
Sounds can
Then I
be heard
will.
in the distance. The more scraping of plates and talent. It is distant, but it is present. A brutal reminder of where you are.
Mirren,
We need to move. What?
we can grieve later, but we need a leader. Are you still that man?
DM, as he says this, can I get 2 progression rolls for my 2 major injuries?
You may.
Same for myself.
With a 4, one of your majors have
2
gone
rolls?
critical. And with a natural
Just the
20,
one.
the other
Understood.
will
Roll.
not progress. You have 1 critical and 1 major.
Fuck.
With an 8.
Take it.
Hey, potion
Hey!
for the critical.
Oh.
What type of potion?
Progress in this variable.
Advanced.
It's tier.
But you are bleeding
Tier 2.
profusely. You need
Tier two,
immediate
understood,
medical
rolling.
attention.
There is a new system.
That's a
What did he
understood.
I get Jazz King and 5 volunteers with full body down 1 channel. Or 2 channels, rather.
And choke
you
from
are
that potion, you don't know if it's the tenseness of the situation or the pain in your chest. Marindel, but the critical will be healed.
Once they go back to the city, I think, we're gonna do the one of the little mini bosses that I had set up. You can TP to me here in just a sec. Okay, feel free to TP to me. So Jazz King, change yourself into just guy with a sword, yeah, and then the darker skin color for the elf, and be like 2 meters, distinguishable in terms of height. The rest of you into the human, the normal human one, and all of you are green. So, basically, Jazz King is going to be ordering you all like a pack of hounds, essentially. That's why I'm calling this character the Hound Master. And so I want you to be cognizant of his direction. It's going to be mostly gibberish, but basically look where he's pointing his sword to direct the attacks at, and you'll swarm just wherever it is that he's pointing and directing you all at. Feel free to be as feral as you like.
3.
That's the correct color, yes. Be as feral as you like. Crawl on all 4s, like charge at people like that. Yeah, just like Avash is doing. When I call for I'll call for Houndmaster, I guess. And then I want you all to be ready to change into these models for this attack, this little thing that's going to happen when they come back in toward the city. Okay.
These are the poison ones,
Sound
right?
good? These are the poison ones, correct?
Is it poison on the claws?
So,
Yeah, it's just when you attack, we'll roll for it.
Okay.
To get to that that run, by the way, you crouch down and then just move your hands like that. Oh. Running on all 4s. Yep, there you go.
You don't actually bark. Okay, all right. So good. We're set up with this. Good. Let's go back up for comms, but keep these in your pockets.
When the time comes, just TP to you.
Yeah. When I call for Houndmaster, I'll TP to me and I'll be in place.
Copy that.
All right. Back to where we were.
Who do we teleport off of?
We just teleport to someone else.
Go to
Make sure you're invis first.
Yeah.
Invis. We can grab just about anyone that's there. Vinehelm bouncing around outside.
Formerly, currency seems that they've been worn down and so brittle and That must have been at least from the first or second era. Most of the metals were worth nothing. But you feel, Markle, with your intuition, that there is likely at least several more places like that to try your luck.
No, look at me and promise me.
The
For
only ones
Jensen's
left.
sake, you will keep
We have to
moving
protect
forward with us.
Promise I'll keep going forward.
You guys are doing great. It is
I promise.
12:30. We gotta get them moving. We have 2.5 hours. We've got to get them out of the temple,
I want to grab a
through
drink of
the
water
barrier,
real quick.
and down to the assembly chamber.
Water.
I want enemies to start spawning. Let them blow through you. We're gonna let them clear the temple, pursue them away from the temple, but I don't want any enemies in front of them until they get down to the city itself. Once we're in the actual city, that large creature will be back, and there will be more fighting to be had until they make it through the barrier itself. Everybody got that?
You got it.
You guys are doing.
Understood.
Let's get them moving. Time waits for no one. I'm going to DM that they hear the enemy in the distance.
NPCs start spawning in the room outside. You're going to be sparse. You're not going to be heavily concentrated. You're going to come in piecemeal, one at a time. Begin spawning. Start moving in.
Attevo. Isket pelate.
Alright, start moving in quicker. Remember, they're going to cut right through you. Those of you that are still out here, stay out here. When they come through the gate, I want you guys to wait until they're past the threshold and then rush them. Charge.
Do not let them get the perimeter. Keep fighting. What is this creature?
Lorelei with a natural 20. Gonna quick knock.
Davidas. Go stop Halo.
Another one comes charging forward with a 7 plus your modifier. Its blade scrapes sending sparks all around. However, sustain no damage and continue marching.
What's his new act? With the light. Come on. Nothing else these barricades.
Let me get 2 to hit them from the rear.
Hoorah! Ooh-wah. Tose pelo. Caverns.
And it's keeping you protected. Turn down. One slice at a time.
Lorelei failed her treatment.
Okay.
I'd like somebody more comfortable death rolling her.
I've got you. That's a, just to understand, that's a failed crit treatment. Yes,
Correct.
no?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Understood. Have they been informed of the failed crit treatment? Drasker?
Negative, they have not, and I'm getting a lot of lag.
What was the number?
Just stay paused.
It was a 2.
As you go to administer this treatment, Faye.
No, it's
Oh, I'm sorry, Sigvana. As you go to administer this treatment with a 2 plus the modifier, they will choke on this potion, trying so hard to drink it down, it'll dribble down their chin, and you will both watch as the critical is failed treatment.
Goldrick's chance. Do it again. 10 fate.
All you know, Faye, is she is about to find out if she will die or not, unless you intervene.
We knew. I know. All right, she getting Goldrick's chance.
As you drink down the strange potion, everyone closest to Faye can see as the potion that has dribbled down Lorelei's chin slowly starts to go back to where it was. The bottle that you hold in your hand, Sigvana, fills back up with a liquid that was the potion itself. Any mess that was made from the attempt to swallow is gone, as the chance to re-roll is given.
All right, administer now.
You administer the potion once more. Rolling. What tier is this potion?
2.
Tier 2.
With a 2 plus 2 again.
Oh, what?
Lorelei tries to swallow down, but it is hard. The pain of the plane,
Silence.
the pain of the wound causes blood to spurt ever so slightly as she wheezes trying to drink this potion. Lorelei, the treatment for your wound has failed. And through the help of Faye, Galdrick has reached out a hand and attempted to give you another chance. But fate has determined this to be a failure as well. At this point in time, the critical wound has failed, and now the dice must decide your fate. What number is Lorelei on?
5.
5.
Fuck me. Your wounds are heavy, Lorelei. You've found yourself fighting in the dark, non-stop, trying to fend off enemies from a long-forgotten sin.
I don't know if you're still there, Alec, but his name is Tang. Unless you're talking about that one.
Bit by bit by bit.
If you're still watching, I can show you in a second. Once this unpauses,
Face to face with enemies
I need
looking
to fight.
destroy you, and your bow has fired true over and over again, letting loose feathered arrows into those that would kill you and your own. The things you have discovered down here have been harsh. You weren't sure what to think, and most certainly weren't sure of what was to come next with this knowledge you've now obtained. You have found yourself surrounded by friends and allies, and you've tried your best to keep them alive, and they have done the same for you. The blood makes your hands sticky as you look down at the ground and down at yourself. And you hear the sound of plate and talons and broken weapons in the distance as more of those things most assuredly are closing in. You struggle to try and stand, but to no avail, as your legs have become incredibly weak. You grip your bow hard with your hand, your knuckles turn white. You're not sure what is to be made of what you are soon to stumble across, what evils are hidden deeper within the stone. It is so different from the forest, so different from whence you came, so different from where you wish to go. You've always thought about wandering back home. You've always thought about returning to the forest in which you belong, but was never born. Finally, you've come across a group of people who may just be able to make that happen. But it all seems so far away and so difficult. The fatigue makes these dreams feel...
If you're still in my stream, Alec, write something. And I'll go find you, Tang.
Mind remains of all the times that you covered your allies down here, ensuring whatever future comes next will come. The pain in your body begins to somewhat subside. But a strange, aching feeling creeps up your back and settles in your heart. Lorelei with a 2, with a threshold of a 5. You will find yourself choking on blood, only barely able to get enough air through. The grasp on your bow difficult to maintain, facing inwards towards the dark temple. Those closest to you will see that life is rapidly fading from your body. And you will have a few moments to speak your last to your allies. Unpause. Fuck me, dude.
Still dark.
Grass crack?
To the dock.
Unpause?
Unpause?
Yes.
Unpause.
He's lagging.
Understood. I'm pausing.
The PCs will auto win for now while Lorelei says her final words.
Secure the gate. Hurry.
Make me now.
What? What?
Not gonna make it. We're losers.
What?
Oh no! Come on.
Do you want me to try? Do you want me to try?
Veteran, don't you
No,
dare!
no, cool. What?
If Vezran tries this, I will give him a small window. I'm not saying that out loud.
Understood.
Fall back.
Rotata.
Slow and steady NPCs.
We allowed life pools to be used before or after the death roll was given.
I thought the whole point was that they were used after.
Yes, because
I believe it
that
was used after for Rin, if I recall correctly, in this too, right?
Well, Rin was a clerical mistake on our behalf, but yes, the whole point of Iandel's ability at that time was to directly defy death. I need to ask Maple to be sure, and the only reason why it didn't work on Tyr was that it was accrued injuries.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a door. It's glowing. It should be. When we come back down the waterfall, it should be to the. If we follow the wall on our left, it should be there.
God damn it.
You two hold here. I'll go and support.
It's alright, I'm all the badass you need.
decision
If
now.
you're going to do something, you need to do it now. We do not have time.
I can save her. Then do it.
Get in that fucking room now. Go. Elle, with her.
Come on.
Close the door. We watch the door.
Poor thing. Watch his back.
You think back to the times where your mother had bloom from the back of her head, and to those who were already dying, to those who had suspended or gone life. She brought them back as she could. As she leans against this old stone desk, you grasp at the back of her head, holding in your hand something.
Who do you think it'll be next? Me.
Was put into it. Knowing that she's fading and almost dead, you make your choice, much like a dryad would, Faye.
Two people.
Because Lorelei has
made a single
failed her
disturbance,
treatment role and not
everything would've
crude
been fine.
wounds, you are able, like in the past,
that
to
some of
apply
them
this
kind of
life bloom that you've
people
created in secret.
Made tons of noise.
able to get around all those
It will drip down Lorelei's throat, even as she is nearly unbreathing as the blood
time you're
continues to
welcome to
pool around her.
Find out.
It looks for a moment like it will not work. It looks for a moment like it might be the end. But you'll hear the sounds of choking as the liquid, glowing as it does, disappears. Swallowed. A slight cough can be heard from those outside in Lorelei's voice, as life, albeit very fragile, is brought to an injured body. The life bloom created by Faye is expelled, used, and no longer exists as Lorelei regains consciousness and life.
What did you give her?
Something I made with my own life. I'll explain later.
What's her status?
Have her on your back. Here, she's alive. Put her on your back.
Injured.
She'll come
She
alive.
survived.
Oh my God.
We
have to move.
What?
He's gonna yes,
How what? I'm not sure.
Tier 2.
She survived.
How? Holy shit.
I don't know.
Form up, everyone. Stay close. I'm not going to question why. She's alive.
All right.
She's alive.
They're moving forward. Life bloom is no longer in play. It is gone.
We've got the thing we need. We need to get back to that doorway.
Somebody make an annotation of that, please. That it's used.
Yes, let's.
After
Well,
that.
Everybody together.
I'll put it in the healing doc later.
Yeah.
Back at the entrance.
I remember having this talk with people before and I forgot.
You got it.
I have her on my back.
Also, death roll have been updated with it, so.
Excellent. Give some easy kills to them. Get some aggression out as they make their way down.
Throw it down. He'll come in last. Throw it down. He has to climb down himself.
The rest of you rest and wait to populate the city below.
Keep it tight.
Enemy ahead.
Take it out quietly. You can.
Taking a shot.
The bolt flies out unaware and it collides with the rock behind it.
Question.
And a simple kill.
Set up that grappling hook. Let's get down.
Calm down, one.
Let's go.
We're gonna get the rope for Tang, and he can hold it. I don't want to leave the grappling hook up here. Secure the grappling hook so Tang can fight. Tang will throw it down when he's last and will climb down himself. Alright. Cage, you're first down. Here, take the rope. Okay. That way, follow him.
Do we have it tied off?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yes, it's good. All right.
Go. You'll all be able to go down with ease, one at a time.
Dang, grab the grappling hook when you're coming down.
Okay, below line.
Is that better? Sorry.
As is. My tooth hurt.
No.
It hurts so bad right now. And then my knee, my mouth feels all swollen and shit. I'm not having a good time and I'm so cranky. I sound like I'm just like overly cranky about like everything. Every small thing is fucking with me right now. I'm not overly emotional. I'm just angry. Sounds good, right? You guys can do that, right? Yeah, but then I won't have it anymore afterwards. Oh, you know what? Bet. Dab it up. Let's. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. Oh, it hurts so fucking bad. Ah! The turtle thing. If you don't know, there was a thing with some turtles when I went to go visit Lyra. They're turtles and they kept smacking each other's faces. It was cute. It was like. Yeah, it's like that. It's like.
My eyes hurt.
That.
Eyes back.
We're all just dying. Oh! I just popped my spine. Did you hear it?
I did. Like a good pop? No, that was a bad pop. That sound is not one you want your spine to make.
Someone! Is there anyone left? Anyone? Is there anyone left? Anyone? I wasn't supposed to hit anyone. I'm sorry.
She's the one who said make it hit her.
Okay.
Anyone, someone. Commander. There's no one left at the temple. There's got to be someone. What is it? Thriller was right.
Nomad, come down here for a moment. Do you have the Warforged avatar?
Commander! I got you. Where's Beatrice?
Thank you. Bronze. I'm gonna play into this.
One of you still alive. Good God. What news? Something. Is there anyone left at the temple? Were the civilians evacuated?
Came to, sir.
Oh God.
Let go of him!
I've seen enough.
Yes. Let's keep moving.
They can't get anything.
Come on.
Break. Break. The chains.
Move. Now.
What?
All right.
Slaves. Once we get down here, to the left.
Populate the town. Dangerous. Balls to the wall, DMs.
We're going back to that door, right?
Your balls against those walls. Make them fight for their
10-4.
lives. 10-4.
Where else would they be, sir?
Copy that.
Copy that. Balls to the wall.
You heard him, crew. Get him out.
All right.
Understood.
Hound Master. It's time. This is
Where are we dropping?
Slaughter them, master. Slaughter them.
Will be done.
This is where Scary Boy is, right?
Yes, please. Frenchie, would you be so kind as to quickly refresh yourself onto what attracts the big boy? In case anyone does anything magical. That includes, by the way, Cerberus' major attribute and detriment.
Noted.
I see.
Everybody should be populated and visible. Every once in a while, DMs send a wave after them. This area is heavily populated.
Just a brief question. Are the smaller elves and humans afraid of the big guy?
No.
Okay.
Fuck diddles.
Goldie, I want you to puke on someone.
This one comes in, Cade. Don't get your shield up in time, only. Your whole face will be covered in this green ink, and as it comes out, it'll be very
Guys, in the event that you start to lose numbers, pull
You'll manage to get one eye out. One eye uncovered of this Yeah. Shut the fuck up. God. Hi, motherfucker.
and a nat 20, an arrow struck you on the side of the head as you collapsed mid-sprint onto the ground.
My green boys, get up on the top of these roofs on either side of the alley you're at right now.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. It's not poison.
Hurry.
Yeah, step out into the street and just stand there and hold up your sword and then lower it. Everyone jump.
It lowers its sword as if giving a signal, and at that time, several of the creatures pounce off of the ledges from the buildings. Continues to hold against the claws of this creature. Your knife comes up and retaliates.
I don't fucking know.
Run this way! Follow me! You feel a horrible sensation down your spine. You know it's here as a thud behind you. You see the massive creature.
Shield. Shield. Fucking terrifying. That's so fucking scary. That thing had 4 arms.
DMs, I'm gonna make them break the door down. Let me get really close. I'm gonna DM that they are able to dispel the magic. When I say so, Steve-O, click the dispel barrier button. But I'm gonna make them beat the door down while I get close and then close it.
Perfect.
They started dancing. As soon as I get fucking super close, let them get through it.
Runs. Sarah got a critical 1 on her major detriment. If you want to do anything with that, I'm gonna make magic shit happen.
Pause.
Sarah, with a critical 1, as you see the creature before you, you instinctively reach for your knife, but as you do so, you feel odd. It gets strangely hard in your hands, and you look down and see that it is slowly calcifying the hilt, just a bit. Not a lot, not enough to break it, but as this happens, you look back up and you see that the massive creature has taken notice. Unpause.
Get some more in front of her, guys. She's out in the streets. There's definitely boys out here.
I'm here. It's not this way.
Are you gonna run through the door, Bruns? I got you if you are.
Not yet. Give them
All right.
some time to explore the area, and then I'm gonna burst through the door, and I'm gonna make them go deeper in. I'll tell you when. Just give them time to explore first.
No worries.
It looks like they're gunning straight for the barracks already.
They can go for the barracks. It's fine. Remember, there's nothing in this area.
Oh no, I meant the
They're going-
door that goes further in.
Oh, well, it's gonna have to be broken down.
Yeah, I was just letting you know that they're probably not exploring.
All right, well, fuck. We're breaking the door down. Make them take time to break that one down. Coco, let me know when to come through. I need somebody to open the door for me.
All right.
I'll let you know when they are almost broken.
Okay.
I will open the door.
I got the door.
Do we want ghosts moving around in the spot of the slaves and whatnot? Give the other
Yeah, if we
misdeeds-
could get some human slaves being driven around by elvish masters.
Unfortunately, they're not taking the time to look through things. I don't believe the door will hold. Unless somebody DMs them the door is gonna hold and they haven't started beating the other one down yet.
I'll do that.
Have they started attacking the door yet?
They're about to.
Well, tell
Yeah,
them it sounds like they can't get through the door and they have time.
Crossbit, J Psychotic, Ash, Crassus, come by the gate with me.
All right, everybody go and populate in that area as ghosts and shit.
Crassus,
I want some
you're gonna
human
be an elf
slaves.
with me, and the rest of you are going to be human slaves. Into your avatars now.
You're talking in game, Dresker.
You want some of it?
Sarah
like
is
in
right around the
cages?
corner from you guys who are just sitting out in the open.
Breaking out the potion as the last resort.
Okay, humans, cages.
20 plus 2. Oh, the potion will go down nice and smooth.
Let's see. Elven soldiers. I need some elven soldiers.
Crassus, you're the elf with me.
Gonna come through that opposite door.
Which opposite door, Bruns?
Reminder, DMs, armor negates minor injuries.
Did they forget about us?
What's going to happen to us?
Them shackled.
Where did the others get taken?
Along with the rest of the vermin.
Bring them up there.
Stop hesitating and proceed.
Get them to their
Move it.
cages.
Yes, sir.
You, in this one. All nice and snug for the likes of you.
Further down. Move.
The great houses will be pleased with these new additions.
Move it. I don't have all day.
Into the cages. One after the other.
What happened to my son?
This one.
Moving.
Into their places. Silence that one.
This one, it would be within your interest.
I don't want to just
Be quiet. Go. Some of you have gone.
Get in that cage. Don't waste my time. Go.
What a shame. Please, I don't want to disappear. I know where you take them. Please, I don't want to go. Please.
Quiet, Roman.
Your new master would prefer you having.
I beg you.
Like how often you scream.
Just
This
please,
lasts
let me
longer.
see
Shut
him.
up. Your tongue inside your mouth, or it will be cut from it.
The cage is too small.
The next person to try and talk, it's thrown into one of these. Is that what you want? Then be good beasts and stay silent.
I'm not surprised.
Stop your whimpering, girl.
No. You're going to mess with anyone this week. Fucking tyrants.
Heard you got any information for me. I know there's some people who are thinking about trying to get out. But you know you can't, can you?
Why would I tell you?
Because perhaps I can help you. Tell me who. And who's making these plans.
Why would I? How could I ever know?
Because if you don't, I'll kill you.
For messing with the kid.
How about that?
Better than sitting in this damned cage.
Be thankful we don't take your life.
Looks like we're another one that isn't willing to help us.
I'm afraid that
Does anyone else feel like speaking out of turn?
Final chance.
Good.
Conspires against us. I said.
Should we let the players know what language they're all speaking?
An unbroken dog.
Why did you come
About to be broken.
to your face? The conspirators are.
You're going to want to quiet that little mouth, dog. You know, your master will appreciate your squealing.
I think that's a loss of a
Terrible
hand if
things
you
might
wouldn't
happen.
say so myself.
You want to end up in a good home, don't you?
Can't take it.
I'm gonna die.
I have to find my son.
None of the tolerant houses ever like squealing dogs. Be good, chattel, and close your lips.
What again small, dog? One chance. Who transpires against us?
Yes, is it? We'll find you a bigger one in time, I'm sure.
Well,
In the
you
meantime,
ought to.
try to see it a different way.
Now this is There's trouble. I know what you need something of.
Come on. Please just get one of the daggers. Maybe enter ourselves before getting wherever they're taking them.
We're not gonna get out of here.
Only in death.
Oh, you'll get out. Just not quite how you might imagine. But keep your hopes high. But expectations.
I don't care if you have to beat their teeth out of their skulls. Shut them up. Get me out of here. How pure you really are. You're okay.
This one is sickly. I'm taking it off the list. It's to be sent to the Arcanist.
What's so funny? What are you laughing about? Oh.
Open blood.
Don't say anything.
Oh no. Your blood's delicious.
Kill you, but
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
Fucking noisy. You die worthless. Just silence them. Cut out their tongues if you must. Stop playing with them.
No.
This one is unsuitable to serve a great house.
I'll be silent, I swear. I'll be silent, please.
Is there something funny over here? I said we know you.
No.
No?
I tell you. I think you get it.
Bronze, anything useful or no? I don't see anything in the notes.
There's nothing in the notes.
Yep.
You, my friend, just said the magic word.
Bad dog.
Okay, I want my. Let's see here. I'm gonna call out some names. Sakura Lennon, Bear, Todd, Nicodemus. You're gonna come from.
I'm currently indisposed at the moment.
Okay, other than Sakura, Jazz King. Go over through the door that the players came from. Be ready to turn into Ghost Warforged. You're going to slaughter everyone here and let the humans out of cages. Elves, get ready to respond and to attempt to put up a fight. Give me 2 more elves over by me, please. Crassus and someone else. All right, my Warforged. Break in, start killing, let the humans out.
You look and you watch as the warforged frees the one right there. It starts moving to the next. And rips the door clean off.
You must
Wait.
stay back. All of you.
I saw. Thales also called this a checkpoint, so we can know more fortified areas.
Everyone start to disappear. Good shit.
Just so all the DMs are aware, I do have to head out. I do have to wake up pretty early for work.
Hey, okay. I'm about to ask the players if they have another hour in them.
Yeah.
Because I like to leave all before we planned. Here, 1 second.
Was that the apparitions?
Those were the aspirations you saw moving about. Everything seems to grow quiet now.
Rip that elf limb from limb, just how I like it.
No, I can go.
2:30 would be latest.
I'm good.
2:30 latest.
Yep. 2:30 latest.
I'm fine to continue.
DMs, we have 1 hour to get them to where we need to.
Understood.
Let's be light on the combat.
It's
not
your fault.
Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna get them moving.
Had a full day of backup power. What were you?
I'm gonna start organizing my dialogue improv ahead.
Yeah. Organize them ahead. I need a handful of people to burst through the door with me. Steve, I'm gonna need you to open it.
I'm on the door right now, Bruns.
Okay, stand by.
Tell me when
You
I'll
see
let
that the
them
door
know.
in front of you
There you
is heavy steel and you're not sure. Ironwood? Or some sort of strange wood that seems to be much stronger. As you get closer and look, Sigvana, it doesn't seem to be ironwood, but it is some sort of elder material. It'll take a little bit of time, but you'll be able to beat it down, Tang, breaking away at the hinges and stone.
Shit. It doesn't work.
All right, DM to them that they hear the door getting fucking assailed. Hot mic it so I can hear it.
Real quick, Bruns, has Morden seen any kind of wood like this?
Something similar, but he'd need time to investigate. It's definitely like one of them elven secrets kind of things.
Gotcha. Thank you.
As you all are standing here, you hear rapping, crashing. Crashing, beating on the door behind you, the one that you came from.
My dialogue and
They're
improv
coming.
drop down to NPC 2. Drop down to NPC 2.
Go ahead and break the door open. Yay!
Break it open.
No?
Fuck. Yeah, that was him. That was him. With a weird voice.
Hotevo! Is dat wat? Estava vo.
With a 13, you like that fire. Holding them off, but for how long?
Do another one.
I'll keep it fed at the end as soon as it starts to look like it's gonna go out.
With a 9, it'll slip out of your hand and not go off.
Oil
All
has
right,
been
less
lit
pressure.
behind them.
Less pressure.
And none of the creatures can pass for some time. Can you You have time.
The worrisome sounds, Merndell, die off. You don't think the creatures will follow you any further. You have time.
All right, NPC, start filling up some of the rooms up ahead with spirits and whatnot. Get ahead of the players. They're moving fast.
Wait, maybe the ghosts know the way. The ghosts know the way. Maybe the ghosts know
Well, yes, but they're not being chased by anything.
Rolling, Faye.
We have time, we're fine.
Where is
We
my
don't have
cattle that I was expecting? Why is the delivery late?
Cattle.
You see a note lodged between a couple of books.
Let's see what that noise was.
Yes, sir. I don't think pray for much, but please let us survive this. Please.
Not like this. There's a hurry above. Come on. You gave us a fright.
We're coming.
Even though he's still back there.
Secure the Arcanist and the doctors.
This way.
Yes, sir.
Creature walks past the both of you. But it seems distracted. Almost as if it's working.
We can hold it a bit. The rest of the group is not with us. We stick together.
Yes. Just have that faith. Go back. Yeah.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Slash across the face with a 15 and one for the back for good measure.
Annoying.
Rolling down.
They were
Sound
more than
echoes.
servants.
Survived it.
Some kept them as pets.
You remember?
And as many were as kind to them and loved them as family, as hated and abused them.
If you need food, water.
I'd never given the servants that darkened my family's hall. And flesh rent from bone. The violation of the natural law horrified me.
No.
My conscience
It's another
tore.
hallway.
Halves of myself
Instead of you.
screaming at one another, while I stood at the
way to
center,
cut across to this
asking
part
only one
was closed
question.
off.
Why? I shan't be staying any longer. My reputation is destroyed, my career,
That's
that
great.
is a small price to pay for escaping this horror show that is Nith Mammalorian.
I know. My God. Faye's gonna put that in her notebook and put it with her notes to share with Tang
Which
later.
way?
Understood.
You go.
You can turn it around.
Is that one alright?
It's one of the passive ones. It didn't attack us on sight.
I don't care if they're passive or not.
I know.
Teach that little brat.
Damn, that sure look comfy as hell.
You as lazy boys don't.
Recliner rock. To give you a copy of a note that I found. Seemed like one of the students here that was trying to learn. He saw what happened when the soul was ripped from flesh and bone and transferred to these chassis that he left. This
Keep 'em moving.
They call the city of death and
My
horrors.
ghosts disappear. Populate up ahead.
This room being thoroughly searched, you know you
Sarah,
have
you're starting to realize quick, the longer you linger, chances of those that were left behind could start peering down the hallways once more. It's no time to rest.
We need to move.
I.
How does a beast that dumb manage to get lost in these hallways? So stupid.
On the way. On the way. Can't keep them moving.
Don't waste your arrow. The last thing I want to do is be in the
Continues
scene
this
with
way.
that man. All he does is yell.
He's working his staff to the bone.
Who are we
Just one of your dialogue things. Drasker?
I haven't heard it yet.
It's not much.
Rises voices and echoing in the halls.
Take those yes.
I can figure it out.
Do you think?
You look to the right. Seems this wall has some sort of purpose.
What exactly does it you think you have done? Is it unclear to you, Overseer Typhus? I did not ask you to repeat a question to me, Gillett. Do you know
I hope I'm
what
not
you
late.
have just done?
They're fine. They just arrived.
Don't move too far away.
I'm not. The light was here a moment ago.
Door isn't going anywhere.
Elaciously
place and drip upon my feet. I gave you the door to open it, and instead of walking through it with humility and acceptance, you break down the very foundations on your feet. You smear dirt onto my floor,
Strange
into
voices once
my
more.
chambers. Break down foundations, smear dirt. Overseer,
I think I hear something
I should be laying such accusations at your feet.
Yeah, more of those spirits.
Try the door.
What has transpired here?
Try the door.
Be my guest.
It violates everything.
I'm just gonna try to open it.
I thought I held
It'll open with
The
you.
door.
But Faye, how many oil pouches do we have left? Oh, flasks.
Move in, go.
20.
What are you?
Give me one of those instead of this flash powder.
What are you? I'm a living, sentient being. Wrong! You are an elf! Those! Your brothers are elves! Those who you have put before your brothers are not elves!
Okay.
You smart your
The
father,
opportunity of a
your house.
lifetime.
My house. Truly, I would prefer Overseer to besmirch the name of Naldur.
Now you need to take care of yourself.
Daniel on your heels.
You didn't disagree.
What would your family think?
Would spit on your
They've been at it
face
for
if
hours.
they were standing here. Your father would spit upon your face, Gareth. But I am the one who have to do it, and I assure you, whatever I could possibly do for you,
You're yelling so much they're upsetting
for
me.
your broken reputation, for your house reputation, is not mere as to what
It's
your
all
father
right,
will be
every
doing. You were standing here before me.
Absolute disgrace.
They're living beings. Doesn't matter if they're chattel or not. They have souls, don't they? And we tear them apart.
Shall I have him removed, Overseer?
Last bits. Enough. We tear them
Up where
apart.
Jazz King is, I want
And we
an
stuff
ambush of
them in those
creatures.
things.
And
No
Cade's
creature.
sword is going to be broken.
None deserves that fate.
I will DM that
It
myself.
is the fate that they deserve. It is the fate beyond what we give them. We are
Quickly,
giving
before
them
the down
more
he goes in
purpose to nature's will
You're
than
gonna come down the
there's
stairwell, so
ever
left
been
and
given
right.
to
Come
them.
from the center.
We have been blessed
That
with
one
this
who's not acting, I
youth
need you.
through
Don't be floating nearby
centuries
invisible.
to improve and give balance to the world around us. Your father and his father's father understood that dream.
What was that?
And their work, the work
Gate is with the Delway. They're starting to move.
Perfect, we're gonna ambush them. Get ready.
No,
Objection, Lucille.
There are stairs that lead up to the left and away, forward. And stairs that lead up to the right.
Perhaps we should go the way forward.
Servith, as you walk out, rolling. With a 5, you are going to be pounced upon by 2 enemies from above, one of them sinking a weapon deep into your shoulder. It is going to be a major wound. They leap as you come through. Cade. One comes directly for you. You go to block them, Cade, but the 2 of them grab at the sword. They grab at you. A claw tries to dig deep into you. And suddenly another one charges from behind, slamming into the Dowie. As the fighting continues, Cade, the creature grabs onto the sword and pulls it towards you as you're slammed into the back by another one. And you hear a... As you bury the sword into the creature's chest, the blade snaps from the sheer force.
Take to the front.
Nicely wrapped bandage.
All right, fall back. Ghosts. Ghosts.
Look out above!
I'm not sure.
There are cells up ahead. Go ahead and populate some of them.
They keep giving me looks as I walk in and out.
Right. Accompany me over there.
Frenchie, do you want to do that thing if we're populating those cells, or is that a little deeper in?
These are the deepest that the cells are.
Okay. Frenchie had an idea of putting some of the humans, but like the turned ones in those cages, like they left them there.
Yeah, makes sense. Remember, the steam would burn people's flesh off, and the acid can kill people, DMs. Just be aware of that.
Understood. In these cells, I want some of the humans talking to each other, and they are going to be speaking Elvish to each other.
Yes, they're all speaking Elvish. That's how long that you've been conquered.
Underground, I suppose.
In fact, I'm going to DM that to Mirandel now. It just clicked in his head.
I'm gonna do something fucked up.
I'm also gonna contribute.
I need 2 elves in the cell with Protag. They're going to be examining him. I need 2 elvish students or scientists. On me. Teleport on me. Shinfo, can you narrate to them that all the humans in these cells are going to be speaking human when they come?
I thought it was just confirmed they all speak Elvish.
That's what I was tracking too.
Oh, I meant Elvish. If I said human, my bad.
You're fine.
Hey, I'm about to give you an opportunity to DM the Steam destroy shit. I'm about to run into it, running away from them.
Give it a moment. They want to give them moments to explore this hallway first.
As you walk into this area, the air is thick. There's a moisture to the air, and it's somewhat hard to breathe. You hear voices to the left and right, muffled. Those of you with dark vision can see cells lining the walls. And those of you looking forward can see and feel heat coming from the room forward. A sort of steam that is ill-advised to walk into.
We're gonna have to lock you up in one of those.
I love you.
Keep whining.
I love you. Can't reach you.
Fine, do it now.
How goes in here?
No matter what happens. No matter what happens to us.
They have it handled.
I love you.
My gods.
What the fuck is that?
Don't touch it. They can take everything away from us, but
No shit.
we still have each other.
Question, Bruns? For Morden?
Has anyone seen
What?
The pipes and whatnot that Morden's seen is just very... Gotcha. I'll leave it to you.
Slowly.
They've been here
from the old.
One of the monsters dead inside?
Haven't you done enough?
Going to inspect.
DM?
How's that wheel of yours, huh?
Does that look like the liquid that the potion seller poured on his book that burns for a book?
Both you and Al. As you're listening to the people that is
One of us take me.
you both just
Don't
click.
touch that. It's acid.
You're going to be here soon for
The
you.
potion seller showed me that. The reason.
A human is speaking perfect Elvish.
Do you have any
The
vials?
potion.
If anything, you've been hearing it from...
I got two empty bottles of that had grove water in it. But how you gonna do it? You need special gloves or something like that.
Say, from an alchemical standpoint, you also don't think that
They
those
human?
bottles would be strong
Worth
enough
it?
or tempered enough to hold
You
whatever
look
this is.
carefully, Al.
Yeah, I'd
They
have
don't
to
have
use
sharp
one of my
ears.
other more expensive vials, but I
Around
have
here.
to make acid back in the alchemy. I didn't bring any of that.
It's begging for the monsters.
Just...
Directly through that. As you do so,
And
the other
too.
one in the cage, their head will snap towards you, and they'll start raging against the cage, trying to pull out of it, trying to reach you. Fury and anger as the rusted metal begins to give way, as it tries to get to you, anything to sink claws into you until you let the arrow fly. And then it too goes silent. And the apparition disappears.
Gods.
Can't suffer anymore if they're dead.
Are they trapped down here by this form they take?
Oh, careful.
She was begging for it. For them to
It
spare it.
disappears.
We have found a way forward. Let's
Oh,
proceed.
God. Yes.
Alright. Thinking much.
These results. His brother would
Morden
be a
found
lovely
80%
subject
of
as
them
well.
have been failing. But this one seems
Perhaps he has a
remarkable.
stronger
One of the
bloodline.
20%. Yes. We will make sure that this type of bread.
Hard to figure out what the
sent to the
correlation
assembly
is.
chamber.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, let us go then.
Mark that down.
Soppy.
Come.
Yes, sir.
DM, you you've got this one? Yeah.
DMs, be aware. All of the Wood Elves, Mirandel, and Cerebith have a -1 modifier on top of all their rolls now. We're in this area.
Understood.
Regroup. Move forward. I'm feeling nauseous. Yeah. This place makes me sick too.
Almost out of fear.
This is new life.
Loose the arrow out right into its head. You hear a splat.
Do not the arrow and draw on your appendage, Mirandel.
If we continue to stay quiet, maybe I'll put the word in for you.
Into its head with
I wish I could have put the arrow through you.
It senses movements.
You begin walking further ahead, passing by all of the cells and catching up with the group. You'll
Again,
feel the
you see
tingle down your
you
spine.
hear the sounds of the one next to you
progressively
speaking
and
Elvish ever lightly.
Show you what I mean.
You see it for a brief moment, the round ears. It's not just one, two.
Do I hear any other monsters as I'm going by?
You do hear one to your right. The darkness clouds, but the sound echoes clear.
Are you hungry?
Non-verbal, have you?
You draw
Just whimper
the
like a
cold
creature.
fingertips to the bow.
No, I just don't speak the filth.
And the sound within the cage
What's that?
grows silent
Height?
in the darkness.
I can't understand talks.
The sound
Is that the last one I hear?
Well,
you hear voices around you, but you don't hear the snarls anymore for now.
don't suppose I'll be getting my second meal, will I?
Hey, can I have some bread?
Absolutely will.
Oh, look, it's a
You
shift
think you're
change. We got the
talking
new one.
Ow.
Maybe they'll listen to reason. Let us see the sunlight. Yes, you, across.
I think that man's talking to you.
Yes, you.
What is it?
Shift change. Yes, I've been up here for who knows how long and I haven't had my second meal yet.
Second meal? What do you think this is? There is no second meal. Not for you.
Using very specific crystals in a very specific setting.
There
We were able to create items to at least help remove the damages to such metal through transference of energy.
Hey, there's something.
Keep in mind, however, this does not fix everything at once, or at least not all the time. There are specific inner systems that can find themselves at odds with this particular energy transference and therefore must be fixed manually.
Can you
However,
tell me?
maintaining the necessary inventory of such metal requires tentative agreements with some of the more dwarven figures of Elysium. This alone, I'm sure, is a point of political back and forth, and perhaps personal.
Spear needs DM.
Pack bonded that well.
Funny. My research
We really
on how
are
to better
much.
fulfill the request of energy transference that Zeno seems to want so badly is all that matters.
Good. That's your lucky day. You're next.
Let me. Hold up.
Don't make this more difficult than it already is. Come on.
DM.
Yes. Oh, you got it, Shimpa.
I recognize this, don't I?
It looks like a valve, but when you look at this one particular, Morden, instead of
Get into the lab.
look at it and examine it carefully, you notice that it is rusted beyond belief.
Mm.
Sorely stuck in place. You have no idea what this would do to the complex system that is here, but in the corner you do see over here.
Attitude, eh? Very well. See how much attitude you have now.
Investigate. Everyone. Not left nor right. Straight on. I have medals on me to identify. Up ahead.
See what I can do about this door.
Understood.
Yes. Oh.
Info is this area. I think you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking brutal, actually. Oh. Holy shit.
All right, DMs, we gotta get them moving. We have 20-something minutes. I want to at least get them to the assembly chamber.
No, it's just me. For a second, I thought I got back in and everyone crashed but me. Fuck, I'm tired.
I need several volunteers. Dragon Legend, come with me. Adam Shen, come with me. Flonica, come with me. I need several more. Who's at the end of the hallway? Protag, come with me.
I volunteer, sir.
Excellent. Come with me. All right. Lyra as well. Unless you're in the middle of something. We're going to go in here. I want you all to be elves that have looked like they've fought to the last. You're all going to be dead. Lay around, relax. Nicodemus, White Feather, Biggest Bear. I just want you to be Warforged standing stock still, just looking in this direction. You're not moving, not reacting, nothing. Flonica, I want you in this corner, kind of half sitting up. You are going to have a sword that will look like is in your hand, but obviously your body's long gone. You're ghosts. Okay. DMs, let's start leading them this way.
They're on their way.
Already on it.
Getting through here is dangerous.
It's not working.
I know I'm going to die. I know it. Just let me see his face one more time. Please, anyone. Anyone. Please. One mercy. Please, anyone. Please. If any of you have a soul, please let me see my son one last time. Anything. Anything, please.
What's in your bag? Yeah. On the left.
Think it's really careful. Look forward to a treacherous path before you. Something. I hear something. No.
In the second room, I was able to get through.
Was that? Spooky growls?
Very well.
I take it there's nothing in here, yeah?
I already searched the
Inside.
Yeah, I searched
Individual
the
research
chemicals,
rooms.
and that's where I found the tier 3 station. So if you find any more stations like that right there.
Light, please.
Please.
I get the one at the top first. It'll cause the other one to get stuck.
Just let me see him one more time, please.
Arrow flies, and it strikes the monster in the head.
We're
As it
holding
ceases to move.
this large pool of
Let
acid.
me see him one more time.
Breath
please.
stops. It is at rest.
Not like this. Not like this.
I have this long eye.
You see it on the corner.
No, they locked from the outside.
Not like this, please. The arrow lands true. Any mercy left in this forsaken world.
Hold on.
I know.
He's gonna try to
Ready a bow.
grab yourself a DM.
Ready the arrow.
Oh, yep. He's gonna try to bang on the gate a little bit.
Those of you who are later of foot. Those of you not waiting.
Get its attention.
The creature hears the noise. Hasn't heard much noise down here, besides its
DMs,
own
get them
kind.
moving. Attack them from behind.
But is curious.
We're nearing the end.
And walks toward
My
it.
elves where they are, waiting up ahead. Attack them from the rear, please. Get them moving.
Can I get a few NPCs to teleport on Shinfo, please?
The creature
Teleport
peeks
on
his head
Shinfo.
around the corner.
My injured and Warforged, stay where you are. Or dead and Warforged, I mean.
I got one. I need like 4 more, please. We're at the end. Dairdly. Oak. Perfect. This group, start going in and be sporadic. Don't go in 2s and 3s, okay? So first group, Lennon, Jazz, Oak, go. Next group follows suit after. Next group, Jay, Depp, Hubie, go in. Everyone else follow suit right after them. Wait until they're out of sight. And go. My last turn. Steve, if you can, keep a track of Frenchie. He's coming in with a big boy. Once you die, come back in, same way we did before. Come back in 3s, round the corner, then come back with another group of 2. Nice, steady waves. Careful coming back so I can see you guys. Oh, King Scorch, they can see you.
Rolling for your arrow shot.
Come on, hit him, guys, hit him. Be aggressive.
To the knee, an arrow will strike the
You got it.
Trying to hit these 3 into the acid pool.
Dang, as you push the 3 going towards the acid, you watch as their flesh is sent.
You will negate a minor.
And as they begin to burn and scream and...
But you will gain.
Oil pot.
Oil pot. With a 14, you will hit it in the face. It is covered with oil. As it alights, the creature is emblazoned with flame. Panicking, screaming, flailing.
3, let's go.
Go get her. Others push in, get killed by the big one.
And just with misses the skin.
This mallet that crushes and sinks souls aligned in your long Sabaton is giving you a moment to try to move. One moment.
What happened?
Are you good?
I
Healing
gave
roll.
Morden. Yeah,
Are we
since his
paused?
foot was cooked from the inside the armor.
I
and
am not pausing it.
I gave him a
You
big
said one moment.
one healing potion because
You're
that
right. You have a moment to act.
Forward onto the loose stone with a 8. Because of how heavy you are, -8. You sink directly into the acid.
To your left.
And you are fine. The pouches you have melts away. The belts and whatnot that you have melt away. But you trudge
Some
through.
of you trying to fall in the acid and die. I keep the flow.
You trudge through. Okay, so don't pursue them quite yet. The acid's slowing you down. We're going to have a bit of a last stand up here to signal the end of their night. Okay? Let them discover this, and once all of you disappear, you'll be joining the enemy ranks. This door is reinforced. They'll have to beat it down. I'm going to hot mic.
All right.
As you make your way up here, you see a great deal of bodies and people lying all over the place. Elves in armor. You see Warforged as well, standing silently over them all.
You just told something to be put into your backpack.
As you are standing here, Shellbrook, you see the two elves under the torch on the wall, the one closest to the pillar. The body is translucent, but where his hand rests is an old blade. The body itself is not there, probably long powdered and gone, but it's there nonetheless.
Well done.
Do I need to write down what was in the? What you put in my
DM, I'm trying the door.
Seraph?
Quill mallet.
With a 16 -4, as you touch that door, you feel a surge of magic. Pull your arm away just before whatever would have happened reacted.
What's wrong, Sarah?
We should move away from this door.
All of you who are in dead bodies, start coming as enemies from the rear. DMs, hammer them. This is a last stand. This is the last bit of fighting for tonight's session. Warforged, disappear.
Rolling for fight progression here now.
With a 19, Mirandel, even though they begin to work with shields ahead of you, you begin to keep pressing them hard with a 19, holding them in place. However, alone you'll be outmatched in time. You're gonna miss.
Let's go. Get in there. Be aggressive. Attack them. As you continue to fight, Mirandel, the creatures close in. With a 16 plus 4, accounting for the -2 against elves, you hold your own. Horse, Mirandel. Behind you, death. In front of you, death. Closed in, sealed in, and fighting for your life.
As Faye throws oil into the crowd, it breaks on this beast, and fire begins spreading out amongst all of them. They will be drawn back, unpaused.
Space is the sudden force. As you all continue to fight, as the creatures seem to have waited till now to try and corner you and do away with you, you see the critically injured Morden in the corner just finishing administering a potion. Faye raising up a small buckler with a 6 -4 because she is untrained. You will see a major wound as the blade in the creature's hand digs into the wood elf's chest, slicing through the spider silk as Faye's blood pours across the floor. Unpause! If she is your lifeline, if she dies, all of you are
Monster creature dies. It hurts, but it does not pierce all the way through. sapphire. Can I get I'm gonna grab it and throw it over towards the one in front of me. You feel this strange surge about it. Your movements become crisper and clearer. They become focused and slowly begin to push them back. Pause.
Okay. As the fighting continues around you, a couple of you risk a glance over your shoulders. You see Mirandel take a hand and place it upon the door, a crackle of energy. You see his hand go flat against it, a slight bluish light emanating from his hand, and a reddish one from the door itself. Those of you who are wood elves will feel a sickness pouring from this door, engulfing both the door and Vezrin. It'll look sickeningly dark as the blue light in his hand fades, and it is a null black. It is nothing but a dark, negative color as the barrier from the door begins to slowly be taken away. Mirandel. I am now going to roll for your major detriment, Call of Darkness. Rolling.
Oh, no.
With a 7 minus 4, meeting the threshold of a failure. You'll continue to draw on this door more and more and more, and it will empower you. It will feel almost like a high, and everyone around you will see the runes through your armor, through your clothing, as they spread across your body, as they start to encompass your chest. But you are able to destroy this magic, and over the next few seconds, you will spend your time destroying what guards this door. Unpause!
I'm assuming that will have a massive echo through the whole face of that.
Oil will splatter over these creatures in this direction. All of them are light on fire. Just before the blade comes and impacts you. Fire! Cade with this strange surge of accuracy with the blade, you continue to hold back, giving time those around.
The creatures surge forward, and those of you running past Mirandel will see that his eyes are very red. Abandoning the neutral color of a half-breed, they are red as can be. There is a slight smirk upon his face as he utters something that only you, Marco, will understand and be whispered to you. As both of his hands move forward and he says a word, as all the creatures in front of you are blown backwards, the ones in front beginning to turn to naught but ash. A sickness spreads across all of the wood elves, and as you look at him, you feel nothing but death. Unpause! Silence falls upon the room, and nothing but shadow and dark and questions.
fuck, Mirando? What's that?
Let's keep moving.
Fuck. No, you're gonna answer this. What the fuck was that?
That does not look.
I need a wisdom roll real quick.
That was no choice.
I want a wisdom roll on Vezrin if I felt like anything like Fulgrith.
1 moment. I'll tell you that in private, Faye. Continue.
Okay.
No.
Spread to your body like most of you will feel like falling to your knees that are magically.
Stop. And the emanation of this refined magic, this sickness, comes from a large thrumming metal container of sorts with valves and pipes. This room thrums with energy even after so long.
We've made it.
I will wait outside the room.
I'm gonna wait outside the room too.
Kimchi?
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Go ahead and have Markle find his thing.
You got it.
Whatever Vezrin did, not win that.
What is this?
Markle, after examining this
This is the assembly chamber.
half-assembled warforged, you only assume, you look on the table to the left, and you see
What are we supposed to do with
And
this?
as you look
metal box.
at this puppet, this Warforged, you have to wonder, how was it created?
All right, we're going to be winding down. This is where we're ending. Populate the area with ghosts,
is one
ghosty goos. No further doors should be opened. I want some
you
civilians in here acting like they're working the machinery.
The key fits like last time. And there's actually a note just underneath it, you just realized, on the table.
Thank you.
It says the following. It actually looks like a torn out page of a journal.
What?
Nothing. It says this.
Well,
Although this has only made things more
Hey, look at
complex.
the air here.
The
Mother is gone.
more experimental of
is
designs
electric.
have proven to be more resource intensive than previously
You
expected.
feel
This
yes,
is
that's
the
the
problem
behind you.
concern, but with the
That
recent
thrumming
expansion
of the
assembly
vessels.
means that there will soon be much less room for error.
There's something
Get to work. Rampant magic in my wake.
I've seen it myself.
We have a lot to catch up on.
But everything else in the room feels off.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on the commander's bed, so... Shut up!
Good to know.
The sheer power that whoever operated this facility in Mandalorian wielded. It's frightening.
Faye is like sketching out a lot of this stuff that she sees, even though she doesn't understand it.
I remember you dragged me to the host, and now I've had to sit here and watch you do your horrific deeds.
Is this safe? Wisdom roll? Is this safe to touch?
Don't say you're not a monster, you are!
You'll be next.
You should be thankful.
Talking like that.
Stop riling up the chattel. You know how
Thankful.
agitating the process.
Thankful!
Come now.
You're unsure
I'm well
if it's
aware.
true or not.
Purpose.
As you reach a hand out towards it,
Fulfilling nature's
seems
cause.
only become more active. The air becomes more electric. It's as if it is moving around this vessel like
Isn't
a
that
field.
something to be joyful over?
At least I'd live a life.
Can she try and harmonate with it to try and see a vision of the past? Who operated it?
Look there, as to which my colleagues are working on. That chassis, it's beautiful, is it not?
I'm aware.
That there will be your new body, friends. That there will be the very
Brunswick?
eminence of your soul. It is
something to look forward to.
Look at this.
You're alive.
That one right there has been progressing quite well.
Time I'm sure you did, right?
Oh, good. I was
You will live as long as us.
right there at the beginning.
You will fulfill nature's cause,
I think so as well. I think if you pull the root, we might be able to use this one. They have the same genetic,
No.
After a few seconds, I think they're brothers, actually.
President
It might be able to work quite well.
Years.
That is promising. There's been other studies about that sort of thing.
The back of the piece, the handle,
Well, good news.
Please, that is not suiting of you.
almost as
Aren't you
natural as
excited?
to hold an extension of yourself.
I don't think
You
Whatever
join your
this
brothers?
yes.
Is powerful.
Little patience will go a long way, but
Restrain him
as
before
you
he
know,
crashes his head
feel
against the
that
ball too
something
many
will happen
times.
as you attempt to harmonize with the energy field that is coming off of this vessel.
Far beyond that.
Facing out is
Perhaps he just
and it
thinks we
has
need the rest
the
beforehand.
strange yet familiar writing. Mark it with a natural 20.
Specimen 34C is getting a little riley.
Oh my god, that was loud. Oh, I'm enjoying it. I'm just so tired.
Reminds you
Very tired.
to drain or consume and magic.
A week? Any longer, I'm pretty sure we're going to find him dead in that cage. He'd be bashing his skull against the bars.
Your right leg, and then drop it.
Disobedience.
It wasn't that one. I think it was the left. Left leg, raise, and drop it.
Give us time to think of someone better.
He's gone this far.
That's what's wrong. This one doesn't have enough range of movement. We're going to mess with that a little bit.
He is starting to lose his mind now.
Nod your head.
Kimchi, I'm gonna walk towards Vezrin and just notice if he try to see if he notices anything when I walk by him.
That didn't work.
With this,
Just like,
all right.
that's the purpose of us.
It can nod its head forward. Let's see if we can turn its head. Follow my finger. Horizontal movement. Oh. All right. Face forward.
Very well.
Take one step back. It's not ready yet. But we'll have this one out in probably a couple of days, maybe less.
Nature's purpose, friends. Nature's purpose.
There was a reaction.
Hmm.
We walked by.
Anyway.
It's far better than it was 3 days ago.
The other three, I'm not so sure. Number one is having some real issues with movement of the spinal column. That other one, we're just going to restart on the configuration. This one's also not so promising, but this one, very doable. We'll be able to pick up where we left off. All right, let's try one more thing. Tilt your torso forward.
Newer ones? What's the new engineers?
All right, move back.
Well, the specimens.
Assembling them. Kind of.
Slow. Albeit.
Very good. I was worried about that as well. Let's take a look at the right arm. This should take a minor configuration, I'm sure.
And I'll have a look at this socket joint on the leg. Why is it something?
I'm going to have someone.
If we need. All right, let's try that again, shall we? Right arm, raise.
As Elysium
Bend at the elbow.
allowed them to, taught them to.
Haven't gone to the lady's mother.
Who knows?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, curl your fingers inward.
You kind of cut out, so I didn't know. Was she resonating with this?
Pointer finger seems to have a little bit of issues. I just need to tighten it. Hold on. Your arm raised. Here we go. Uncurl your fingers.
They are.
Now curl them again.
What's needed to actually
All right. Lower your arm. All right. Let's try the leg now. As you configured it, left leg, lift and drop it. See if it works.
They don't know.
Excellent. All right. Help me with the neck panel. We should be able to get it to turn a little slower, give them more control, range of movement. Okay, lift that for me. Yep.
They don't know what good they're going to have for the world.
What did you find?
Hate's an emotion.
They're made of good
humanity,
material.
just like
Let me
anything
tell you how
else.
hard it is to move them. All right, close it. All right, let's try this again. Follow my finger.
Which model is this one?
Probably all it takes.
Follow it slowly.
All right. It is one of the newer
Now,
patches.
now this is the last part we need to check.
Running low on materials to keep it.
Upwards.
Specifications requested.
Up.
And if someone did turn them
Downwards.
against the elves, they were right.
Yes! Return to passive stance.
Seems the
Excellent.
calibration as
Right.
All
well.
along.
This one's ready to go.
I'm glad they butchered them.
Do me a favor, walk it down the hallway, please. The others will take it from the door. Follow him, please.
Designation number?
381.
381.
Dash.
With me. You have a purpose for me.
I worked on this one, by the way. I'm pretty proud of it.
They were superiority, weren't they?
Now, let's get another frame up and running, and we'll probably take one of these two for later.
Hear
They
that?
saw nothing
But
wrong with
We've had the project
I
soon.
think this is as good a
There
place
was
as any
no
to make
justice
it.
to be done.
Back to this one.
I've got 3 entryways in that door. I hope someone keep an eye on them.
Serious problems.
Right.
Got a way up and a way down for next time. And also, that room there leads into water. So, I for one am not fancying this one.
Oh, you want to go?
Let everyone know. We're camping here.
You're going somewhere soon.
We have planned with the frame. That one's been giving me a few issues. This one we have to restart completely as well. But this one should be. We need a little more fine tuning. I need multiple hands. I'm gonna need your help as well, if you don't mind.
Understood. We actually have new forms. Look.
I'm fine.
Look how well.
I'll be staying here.
I'm fine,
And
right?
we even have his brother, so if we continue
I
on
heard.
using the same.
I'll be honest, lad, I don't want to be
might be
here
able to have a set.
any longer
One
than
that
I have to be.
works perfectly with another.
If needs be, I'll put myself to use and I will give it
That will be useful.
If there's anything I can do to
Absolutely,
try
not would. It will be. Only a matter of time now. All right. So far, it's fixed with central display. All right.
It's not actually him.
Here.
Something
Is the back panel exposed? It should be. Try and reach in there, see if you can feed this through. I'm going to feed it through on the side. Can you grab it?
staring at this.
What have you found?
This
Got it? Good. Marvelous. All right.
More than anything else, I want you to be happy.
Can you...
In the crab. Let's see.
Hold on. Does that feel dry? That shouldn't be dry.
Staring at this for quite a while.
What's wrong now?
My throat hurts.
This is not greased, and it's missing several nuts and bolts.
Can I get a DM to hop down one, please?
It's very oh, that should be on
Yes.
the table over there next to the book.
What do you mean?
You'll see it. Small little spindly thing.
Does it seem like a one-use thing? Can it be
we have
recharged?
No, I'm getting off for tonight. My head hurts.